Travis is in Jacksonville, Florida to start this hour off. What's up with you, Travis?
Hey, Dave and Anthony. Pleasure to speak with you guys.
You too. How can we help?
I've been listening to you for about a month now, and I feel like I have a decision to make. Currently, the only debt I have is on my truck. I owe about $20,000 on it, and I've got $20,000 sitting in a CD that I moved out of my Roth a couple years ago. Kind of a dumb decision. I realize that now. But it wasn't making anything at the time with the credit union that I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have another $20,000 in my savings, so I have my 3 to 6 months emergency fund saved up.
And your truck's your only debt.
My question is, yeah. So I guess my question is, it's only been in the CD for 2 years. Should I go ahead and pull it out of there and just pay the truck off?
Well, it's not in a Roth IRA today. It's just in a CD, and you've already paid whatever penalty or taxes you had to pay, right?
It was moved from a Roth IRA to a Roth CD.
Oh, it is a Roth still.
Yes.
Well, it's still a Roth IRA then. It's just a CD in the Roth IRA. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Well, it matters to give you the correct answer. Okay. If you simply cashed it out and put it into a CD, and it's no longer in a Roth IRA, then I would use the money and pay off the truck. But if it is in a Roth IRA, I'm not moving it out. I'm going to move it out of that credit union with a SmartVestor Pro into some mutual funds in a Roth and do a rollover.
Okay.
So you need to figure out what it really is.
Okay.
How old are you?
28.
Okay. And you're single, I take it?
I'm engaged.
Good for you. When are you getting married?
We don't have a date yet, but probably within the next year.
Good for you. And what do you make?
I'm on track to make 84 this year.
Ooh,
okay.
I love it.
So what are you seeing?
I'm seeing the same thing as you, Dave, too. I'm curious, though, Travis, I want to focus on what are you going to do moving forward, with your money, because you're going to do that there. But what are you doing forward with your money as far as to set you up to win long term?
Well, I've actually got an appointment this Saturday to sit down with one of your SmartVestor Pros.
Nice.
To get it into some mutual funds. So that's what I'm doing right now. I still contribute to my Roth IRA and have a 401k with a 6% match. So I put 10% in there and 5% in the Roth IRA. So
okay.
Just
well, I'm going to put you on the. If you're going to follow our stuff, and you said you've just been watching us for a few weeks, if you're starting to believe that what we teach you will cause you to be wealthy the quickest and easiest, although there is no quick and easy, but this is the shortest distance between 2 points. If you're starting to believe that, the way you would apply the baby steps to your situation would be one of two ways. Way number one, this CD is not a Roth. When you get into it and you just discover I cashed out my Roth a while back and it's just sitting there in a CD. Yeah. If that's the case, I use that money today and pay off the truck, or after Saturday. You can take that paperwork into your SmartVestor Pro. They can tell you what you've got. You pay off the truck with that money.
Yep.
If it is a Roth, then you're going to roll it to mutual funds in a Roth with the SmartVestor Pro, and you're going to take the money, the other pile of money, and pay off the truck.
Yeah.
And then you're going to rebuild your emergency fund with no payments and with your income.
Okay.
That one's uncomfortable.
That makes sense.
But that's following the baby steps exactly. You'd leave $1,000 in the bank and you pay off your truck as soon as possible. Or you sell the truck, one of the two. But I think you keep the truck in your situation.
Yeah.
It's not an unreasonable truck. You can do this, and you can rebuild your emergency fund in 2 months, 3 months. Because you don't have a truck payment anymore. Right now you got a $600 truck payment.
And to make sure,
but yeah.
And Travis, this is the only debt you have, correct? No credit cards, nothing else.
No student loans?
Nope.
Okay, good for you.
All right.
That's it.
So way number one is if it is a Roth, you use your other savings account, pay off the truck, and you roll the Roth to mutual fund Roth, okay, with your SmartVestor Pro. If it's not a Roth, then use that money and pay off your truck, and that finishes you at baby step 3, and you start putting 15% of your income away, baby step 4, into your 401k and your Roths. And you can open a Roth with the SmartVestor Pro that day as well if you're doing that. But if it is a Roth, you are out of money because you've used up all your money, and you don't need to start any retirement plans until you get the emergency fund rebuilt.
Yes.
Because we got to walk back through that. But it won't take you but a few months. So by the time you get married, you're going to be debt-free and have your retirement well underway and have an emergency fund in place. You're going to be in really, really good shape.